All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. Is it finals? That's it. Basketball. That's all there is. It's the summertime. There's nothing going on. Training camp ain't started yet for football. I mean, there's a couple football things, but that'll be buried at the end. But it's basketball time. And I am here to discuss basketball with my guy, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Daniel, what is going on, man?
It's good, boy. You know, got the wine in the cup. Hey, man, yeah. Once again, it's basketball. Hey, listen, everybody. We're not basketball experts.
No,
we just talk basketball.
Yes.
And football is our most knowledgeable.
Not
sport.
even remotely close.
So it's just like, don't take our takes too serious. We're just speaking from mostly stats and fan perspective and eye test. Oh, maybe the only thing that matters in all of sports is eye test, stats, and fan perspective. But anyway, hey, yeah. So it's just like a lot of we don't need to talk. But you know what? I can't remember last time we had a pod. It might have been 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago.
We just missed last week. Yeah.
Shout out to the Longhorns. My girls out there won the World Series for softball. You know what we do out here, man. Another one in the trophy case for them Longhorns. You know, that's what we do out here. We just win championships and take Archie Manning to the hood. Like, that's what we do.
No, they did not take Archie Manning to the hood in Texas.
You didn't see the video?
No.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, that motherfucker went viral.
No.
What we do, man? That's what we get everybody cultured and we win championships.
Oh my God.
Like, hey.
I have to find it. They got Archie Manning in the hood. It's right here. As soon as I Google that shit. Hell nah.
Hey, listen. You got to get to know the people you throwing the ball to.
Why he throw the deuces up like that too? What is going on?
The first cultured Manning. He gonna be a Hall of Famer. He a Hall of Famer right now.
He the only white person out there. There ain't even no light skinned motherfuckers out there.
Listen, the whole hood is only out there because Archie Manning's out there.
Crazy.
Like, that's the difference. It's just like this man brought the whole hood out, and he white because he's Archie Manning.
What the fuck? They really got Archie Manning out there, bro.
It's like, what? This man a junior out here probably with a freshman. Like, hey, bro, you trying to come back to my block? Like, nigga, what?
That's wild.
Hey, but shout out to Tex. We try to culture everybody with down there in Austin.
Tell that to Quinn Ewers.
Yeah. Well,
you know, it don't work on everybody. Offensive linemen and certain white guys, certain white quarterbacks.
I don't think when we got Quinn Ewers, it's like we're going to a championship this year. I think when people
you got to specify the non-hunting whites. You can get the when they hunting and they go to Texas, they become a different type of white. They become cowboy white. That's a whole different thing.
And also, this is a Manning. Like, you're not gonna touch a Manning in the hood. Like, true. Come on. No. Even hood niggas watch football, and it's like, bro, that's Peyton and Eli. Like, we know hood niggas don't like Tom Brady. So you think if it's it's like unless. So
it's only like, Ja Morant that need the stick. And I don't even know why he needed, but it's only him.
Hey, you know who also needed? Caitlin Clark. Why is she getting like this? Is gonna go on and fast pace everything. So before we talk Pacers, Thunder, it's just like, boy, that WNBA. I seen that WNBA ? LOL.
Yes, whatever. Hey. That was just a grab bag because there's plenty. If you just bring up anything, there's a lot going on there.
For the people who's new and don't know what me and Carv argued about a year ago, year and a half ago, I'm recanting everything. Me and Carv already talked about it through text, so this is nothing new. He knows. Yes. I'm just telling the people now.
It's over with.
The people know I'm the. Hey. I fuck with Caitlin Clark. I ain't gonna fuck with you. I ain't even gonna lie. Nothing like I was, but I fuck with her. Like, welcome
to the club.
Like, it ain't like I didn't fuck with her, but I just feel like Angel Reese had, some like she, as a rookie, her game was good. That's why I was protecting her as a rookie. Double, everything she was doing. Yeah. Minus the misses, I was like, okay, well, she could clean that up in the offseason. well, she had an off season, and I was just like, oh, okay. Then you remember I texted you, I was like, well, she didn't get better.
Yeah.
I was just like,
that's a massive problem.
And then I can't protect somebody. Just like I went hard nails for you, and he's just like, you did not get better, and you want us to still follow this train and this sympathy train and everything else that you want us to follow. And your skin is just like
all we asked for. All you was really asking for is just, can we just get just a nice little turnaround hook shot somewhere the ball goes in to the hoop where you make a shot instead of just like it's, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like 5th grade basketball where you know what I mean, where it's like the tall
the
guy,
biggest nigga always don't get the rebound,
and he's just throwing it off the glass. He ain't got no moves, he ain't got no back, he just skills, getting it. You just taller and bigger than everybody. That's it. He just throwing it up there.
But the thing,
she trademarked me bounds.
Yeah,
how do you feel about that?
Like that's kind of. I get it. It's just like it's a knock on people bound. Making. It's the knock people saying it, but it's just like
it's a knock for a reason though.
But the thing about it is, you don't want a me bound because that means you're getting your own rebound off of a miss. You're not getting fucking 3-pointers rebounds. Niggas wouldn't be mad at you if it was a 3-point shot and you ran in and got it. Yeah. It's because you're literally back to the wall. Like you're.
To be fair to her, that triple-double game made me go.
That was a good game.
I was seeing that and I was like,
that was a good game.
Pass the fucking ball.
That's
it.
And she did. But the thing about it is, and I was watching the
you
same
get the hell of rebounds, like, just pass it.
Bro, but the thing about it is, when her assists, a lot of them didn't come from out the rebound. She was really bringing the ball up the court.
A couple of them was just she's in the post and just like, all right, here.
She just throws it off. Like she recognizes the defense and she dumps it.
Don't try to score.
That's what we need. That's the transition that can get you in the conversation with the Caitlin Clark.
Yeah,
Caitlin Clark can score, but you're a big man, big woman technically, that can pass in the paint. That's Joker type shit. We ain't saying she on Joker. I'm saying she's not a Joker. I'm just saying that's what made Joker even better. It's like he can pass out the post, find the next cutter, find the open man, and now instead of 17 and 15 and 2, you can have 15, 11 and 6.
Yeah. Or just 10 and 10. Shit. 10 and 8.
Right.
Whatever the fuck.
But she dribbles the ball up the court pretty well. Like it's not like it's unorthodox and she shouldn't be doing it. She dribbles the ball well.
It's a little giraffe. It's a little baby legs.
The camera makes her look way bigger than what it is.
To me, it's just the one hand pounding. It's like Magic Johnson coming up the court. Where he just the ball just. I'm just dribbling. Remember we was talking about that shit on 2K. He literally dribbled the ball sideways.
He does. As soon as he get past half court, he backing somebody down.
And I think that's kind of how she got the one hand dribble up the court. But it works though.
But she can pass too. Yeah. It's like, dude,
just do that.
Not a me bound. Just play basketball.
Kick it out.
And then become a pro. Which pros do what? Adapt to how people play to them.
Yeah. If you get triple teamed and you get 4 rebounds, that's cool. But that means you missed. You missed every other shot
8
to
times,
get it. Yeah,
like whatever. You missed that bitch 5 times. I don't know what's the. It's like, what are we doing? Like. Yeah, as soon as you miss and you get the board, you should be looking if anybody else is open. Because if there's 2 dudes or females around you, that means somebody's open, buddy. Look up, put your head up. Like you ain't got to turn and swing an elbow and go up.
All right. Side note,
that's Angel Reed.
Add to the other side, what I've been realizing with Caitlin Clark is the WNBA players don't make enough money yet. Because somebody should have took the L and just punched somebody in their mouth. Like that girl, that one, I forgot what her name is. The white girl that just knocked Caitlin Clark over. Somebody should have just punched her in
ran
her
out
mouth.
of there.
Yeah, you didn't even see what was going on. You just ran into some shit and just knocked her down. Somebody should have stole on you. For like, if it was the NBA, somebody would have took the little 10-game suspension and just stole on you. If you did that to Steph Curry.
But this is the issue. The NBA does what? If you the face of the league, we protect you.
Yeah.
The WNBA is yet to protect Caitlin Clark. And that's the issue right now. Just like, this is the face of your league.
Bro, could you imagine?
Y'all want her. Yeah, she can play villain real. She's playing villain real good.
Yes.
But the thing about it is, y'all letting everybody else play superhero real good too.
True.
And it's just like
just letting it go,
And it's just, and I get it, y'all letting it go because that's gonna bring more people to watching and stuff like that. But when is it gonna be to a point where it's like Caitlin's gonna be like, okay, well, Caitlin's gonna be the one to steal on somebody.
True.
And now it's gonna be the point is just like, okay, well, now the face of y'all leagues out here
fighting
people in the mouth.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, shit, she got beat up all year.
Yeah. I think I have another theory with that too. I think she is talking so much shit. She's annoying everybody, the refs, her teammates, everybody.
Yeah, because they don't understand. Because she actually played. She don't play like a dude. Yeah, but it's just like
if there was a dude on the
if there was a dude on the court, that's how he'll play.
Yeah,
that's how he'll play.
Joanna man shit.
It was just like, okay, well, you talking shit to me, but I'm really cooking you. And I'm telling you, ain't shit you can do with me.
You can't stop
me.
And
you get mad because you so
sensitive. Poke me in the eye.
And now you get, and then now you. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm telling you, you can't fuck with me, and I'm showing you in the same game.
Yep.
We up 20, you still can't fuck with me, and it's just like they don't. It ain't clicked in their mind yet. Just like, whoa, we about to start getting some. Look at Paige.
Dare I say, they're being emotional. I wonder why that is.
I was gonna say it. I just ain't said it. I didn't want to say it, but I was gonna say it. I said it another way to where I just.
You said it the nice way. I'll say it for you. Maybe they're being emotional. Yeah, that's it.
It definitely is. It's emotional. Like, so it's just like,
because that's my point. If this was happening in the NBA to Steph Curry, to Tyrese Halliburton, SGA, to one of these like kind of thinner superstar dudes, it would have been a fight. They would fight. Like who the fuck you think? Who do you think you are
like, whoa,
to just
bro,
bulldoze our best player? Like this is my meal ticket, basically. Like
basically, it's just like, bro, you about to.
Hold on, I can't hear shit. Fuck. My bad. My cord got stuck. I couldn't hear shit.
Nah, you good.
But yeah. What were you saying?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. It's just like, but the thing about it is, I feel like they got the memo with Caitlin Carter. Like Sophie Canahan seemed like she don't give a fuck.
Bro, I just
like,
listen.
Oh, okay.
She's the youngest black belt in.
Yeah, 6. She got a black belt at 6 years. She's from Columbia. She's from
I just was about to say
Columbia. Yeah, 6 years old. She got a black belt. Like, how old was you whooping ass?
How do you get a black belt that fast?
But the thing about it is, earlier this morning, before I heard all of that, earlier this morning when you watched the video where she just grabbed homegirl's neck and then just started talking, and just like not even phased, just looked like she was just whispering in her ears, like, "Bro, if you do this again, like,
I'm gonna fuck you up.
If you do this, like, you better tell everybody in this goddamn WNBA this ain't what this finna be."
And that's what it's. But if they were making more money, and like, I'm sure Caitlin Clark could break her off.
So but the thing about it, how do they get the money? That's the point. Like, they got to understand it's not. And that's why I feel like they letting this shit go, is because they need viewership. No,
you got to.
It's not lower the rim. Get out of big market cities. Get out of big market cities and go back to these smaller markets. Like,
that could be worse,
a team to Kansas City. Because they'll sell out more and you'll sell more jerseys because the city will love it. Like, Dallas don't fucking care about the Dallas Wings.
Yeah.
Like, come on, y'all in Dallas, y'all in real big. Go to Kansas City. Go to OKC. OKC, y'all got bring a WNBA there to Kansas City. That'd be a good rivalry. Kansas City, OKC, WNBA teams.
Yeah, but like, they would just worry about you need a larger percentage of the city itself.
Or how about
to come see games?
Okay, so if you want to go, so there's another theory, hell. If you want to stay in big market cities, why don't you do like go to colleges and play at the colleges?
Fair, yeah.
And play in their arenas.
Because they're subsidized to play in the NBA arenas already, so you might as well fight.
Exactly. So it's small. I mean, just go to the college arenas or make it.
You know what it really is?
Making more money.
People aren't watching it on TV. Most of the NBA money comes from the TV deals.
Right.
So it's really that. If people was actually watching the shit on TV, it would make a huge difference. That's why I joke and say lower the rim, but it's like that's what people want to see. They want to see threes and dunks. and it's like you're missing one part. I don't want to. But look at the
if the rim was 9 foot, how many girls is coming from the free other than the girls 6 foot tall coming through dunking like that though?
I think
even if the rim was 9 foot, even they don't jump that as high as you think they do.
I mean, you probably
like right. if the rim was at 9 foot, you still ain't gonna see no coming through the lane banging on females like you think you are.
I don't know what the answer is. I really like.
But the thing about it is because they won't even approve players. That because they think this is women's right movements and equality movements and everything they want to say movements. You think they're gonna say, why do we gotta lower our rim? We can play on a 10-foot rim like everybody else,
and they can. I'm just joking around with it. How about this? How about not play 90s basketball? How about we just we're watching the men's. Look at the fucking Pacers in OKC right now. Like they're running and they shooting threes and getting to the rim, right?
Well,
what are y'all like? Okay, why can't they do that? Why can't they shoot more threes?
This might get us canceled, but this might not get us canceled. I'm on my Trump. This may not. I may not, or I may not. Go ahead. Can we just come to conclusion that they're just not as athletically gifted as men, and this is what it is?
That's a given. I thought you were going to say something way worse than that.
No, it's just like this is what women's basketball is. Yeah. This is what we're going to get.
No,
so
enjoy it
play
if you style.
Enjoy it or not.
Right now, that's
what
why
it's
people.
Be.
But why people like Caitlin Clark so much? No, I'm saying not dunks.
Yeah, but I'm saying the pace. Look how long it took to get a Caitlin Clark. How long is it going to take to get that?
But it shouldn't take that long for somebody, one of the teams, to just say, "Hey, how about we just run? How about instead of taking the whole 24 and we just pass, screen, pass, and we take 20 seconds every possession? How about we just run?" That's what they do in the NBA. They running and they shooting threes. But shoot the fucking ball.
But it's crazy because it's crazy. I get what you're saying, but it's weird because in women's basketball, it's like a good mix of guards and big people that come out. Because in women's basketball, big men are what, 6'6"?
6'4", yeah.
6'4", yeah. So
6'3", 6'4", you were big, yeah.
So Angel Reese is what, 6'4", 6'5"?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
She'd be a fucking shooting guard in the NBA.
Yes.
So it's just like, it's kind of weird how we look at it, because we're trying to look at it as a man perspective. It's just like,
no, it's just 6'4", how basketball is played. Look at the.
Yeah, but I think we gotta look at it as these are women playing basketball. That's what I'm saying.
They can still shoot the three. I think the way basketball evolved in the NBA, they need to just jump straight from, hey, we doing this weird like ISO ball screen, 1,000 screens like the Pistons.
More of a play style.
Yeah, that's my point. It's like if you a big, you need to learn how to shoot. That's how the NBA evolved.
Oh, okay.
Wembanyama is 7'5" and he out there shooting threes. You could do that.
You need to learn how to shoot
off the dribble from the 3-point line.
You need to be 35% from the 30% from the three.
That's it. Hit one or two a game. That's all you got to do.
You got to be Miles Turner.
Yeah, literally. Just be Miles Turner. Get a block, get 10 rebounds, shoot 1 or 2 3, hit 1 or 2 threes a game.
Yeah.
That's why. I move get that, because you watch the WNBA games and like I watch them. I don't watch them probably as much as you do. I watch a few here and there.
Yeah, I would say I watch them a lot, yeah.
But every time I do watch, I always feel like, fuck, but we just took a minute. Y'all took a full minute of the fucking quarter sometimes just running 2 possessions.
Shit. I don't like the 4-quarter shit. 2 halves, let it go.
But you can do 4 quarters like the men's and keep it that way, but y'all got to push the pace more. I don't want to watch a 79-65 game. It's already y'all struggling.
I don't think they got – that's all I'm saying. Like,
just shoot the fucking 3 ball.
I never played a sport with a female, but I was in basic training with females in the Army, and I don't care if they superb athletes like the WNBA. They don't got it like that.
To shoot more threes and run.
I'm just saying, like, to play fast pace like that. Like, I'm sorry, like they got it here and there, but I mean, y'all can rip me. You can chip this up and put it on anything you got. If we lost, I don't think they got it like that. Like, my sister was a dog, like junior Olympic, ran cross country and everything.
You like, I'm laughing at her. That's so fucked
bro.
up.
I'm telling you, dude. Like they just I'm saying, like I used to. We had a girl that went D1 running sprints at our high school. And I was just laughing we laugh at females. Like, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes they just don't have it like that.
Okay, hold on.
Maybe they just don't have fast paced basketball like that.
Now, okay, I just looked this up. Well, this is ChatGPT. Now, see, this goes to what I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is this is a problem. WNBA collectively as a whole is shooting 37% from the 3-point line. That's slightly better than the men's, which is like 35 is like average. They're shooting.
They also shoot more in the men's league than probably.
That's what my point is. On average, a WNBA team is shooting 24 threes a game, 24.7, and roughly hitting around 9.
That went up because of Caitlin.
We get 2 years. How many games do you think combined Tatum and Derek White, those two players, took 24 threes? You know what I mean? How many games do you think Buddy Hield and Steph Curry took 24 threes combined as two players in the NBA?
But we talk about it all the time where we don't even want to see the shooting as much as the NBA did. Yeah,
they should be doing that. They should be taking 53s a game, not the men.
But and also, okay, so I don't want to go back to. I get what you're saying as well, but we talking about men athletes and women.
It's a 3-pointer though, bro. There's no athleticism. But look at Luka Doncic. That's not an athletic man.
Right, but it's how you get the 3-point. How a lot of them getting it too. Luka is stepping back, doing some crazy. Yeah. Caitlin Clark is literally the only one who can do dribble from the free throw line and somehow shoot a 3.
That's where we differ. That's where we differ. I think there are more WNBA players that could do it, but they, for whatever reason, they have this weird mentality where they still playing basketball like it's 2002.
Well, okay, you want to know why? Because it ain't enough teams, and they can get fucking waived tomorrow.
Yeah, and the coach is just like, "Oh, pound the rock, feed the post."
It's like if you, bro, you know what I mean. You know how many girls is out? It's the whole thing going out here. Like they can literally make 2 teams in 2 different cities for how many girls got waived, how many good basketball girls got waived and shit like that. Man, fucking the Vegas waived homegirl. Damn, what's her name? She hit a game winner and the next day she was waived.
Yeah. I mean, you ain't gotta look at the fucking the Golden State team. That's a whole ass expansion team, and they went in and beat the best team in the league. Well, not the best, not this year, but
yeah, I would say Vegas is definitely Liberty is definitely because Liberty put the spank on their ass.
But I was like, they went in. They were like, it's so weird, bro. It's just the WNBA's got a lot of issues, and I don't know.
It does. I
don't know what they're supposed to do.
Hey, you know what? But shout out CC, keep doing your thing, man. If they want to hate, hey, haters gonna hate.
And if y'all are banking on fucking Juju coming in 2 years from now and that being a rivalry to bank on, you can't do that. That's gonna take so fucking long.
But Juju don't play the style that you want. Anyway, like people want to see.
No,
Juju not gonna.
She's coming in doing the same shit.
Yeah, she's a natural basketball player. She plays basketball like. She'll fuck around and average 15, 5, and 5.
Do you think there could be a WNBA player that plays like SGA?
Like straight mid-range?
Just like a couple, like 2-3 dribbles. Yeah, like ISO 2-3 dribbles, and I'm just
that's what not like, but that's, if you watch Juju at USC, that's what she do.
Because that's kind of what, when you said that, that's what it made me think of. Is like she kind of played like SGA a little bit. But
because she'll stop and pop at a mid. Yeah, she gets to the rim and she stops and pops for the mid and everything. Like she shoots the 3 when it's available, but she's more gets to the rim, stop and pop and hit the mid if she wanted.
Yeah,
that's why everybody liked Juju's game. But you know who? Hey, Kiki. Hey, Rakita Jackson. Like I said last year, when motherfuckers like, getting the fuck off. Cameron Brink somehow still recovering from an ACL injury.
I mean, that's a year long. That's some year, and she's a woman.
She got hurt at the beginning of last year. Like she got hurt like game 3 in,
Yeah, that's a year. But, it's still a year. Yeah, something.
They on like game 20 or something like that. Like you can't run, jog. You ain't did nothing. Like, well, and that's another thing. It's just like y'all want us to care about the WNBA, but we don't get no updates on the superstars that got hurt. Like, when is she coming in? Like, can we get updates on these? And y'all gave us updates on Caitlyn. Like, oh, she coming in to update. She's playing today. Like, what about the other superstars?
People.
This is why the other players in the WNBA is mad, because like they feel like since she's gotten in the league, it's just been all Caitlyn. Y'all care about her, and just like, well, we're gonna beat up on the Golden
exciting.
Child.
That's it. It's not because she's the best player. It's not because she has the most well-rounded game. Or
she's definitely a top 5 player.
She is up, but it's the excitement. That's it.
Right.
Derrick Rose was not better than LeBron James.
No, he was just more exciting.
And he was so exciting, and his team was good, and that gets you an MVP. Sometimes that's all it takes. Steve Nash was not better than Kobe at that time, 2006. He wasn't better than Shaq or Kobe. Or fucking D Wade at 06, who drug that team to the finals. Like, but it's not about that. It's that the Suns were exciting. They was running. He was throwing the ball behind his back between the legs, running under the rim, throwing it all the way across court behind his back from under the goal. Like, he was doing a bunch of exciting shit.
Yeah, Steve Nash was doing some stupid shit. Like he was that Suns team on NBA Live was kind of.
That's a crazy team. Like, you got to think, like, they were so deep too, and they was just running.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing, is like, it's the excitement. That's why that's why I think somebody like James Harden is such an enigma for people, because that shit it was hard to watch, because he literally is taking 12, 15 seconds off the shot clock, just, all right, I'm gonna rock you to sleep. Okay, get to the rim, Euro, or step back 3, like, and that shit wasn't exciting. And I think that's why some of the hate comes in there. Dame is the same way. Look what he averaging 30. He pulling up from 40, but it's something is missing, and that's why he never quite connected with people, because it's not exciting. He getting 30 and he hitting 40-foot jumpers, but he's only taking 4 threes a game, and mostly just kind of getting to the rim, working the mid range. Like, it's just regular basketball shit versus Steph. Or even like Kevin Durant, where it's like he's 7 feet tall. That's what Wemby doing right now. It's like, yeah, we yelling like, Wemby, get down, get in the post, and just hit a little jump hook. You're gonna average 35 now if you just do that 7 times a game. But it's not as exciting as if he takes it coast to coast and go behind his back between the legs and hit a little step back, one leg 3, like. And that's what Caitlyn Clark is doing.
That's what they say. It's the entertainment. It's
the entertainment part. So it's the same reason that the Mahomes people loved Mahomes, and then his game went to like, I'm just making being a regular
quarterback, right play. Yeah,
and now people hate him, but he's winning.
Sucks. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, wait, what?
But it's
crazy. It's just like the quarterback that they loved also just did the right. He never had exciting shit. It was just like did the right play. It's all just like.
And look, Tom Brady was never really viewed as like a top 5 quarterback consistently year after year after year, because he wasn't putting up 5,050 like Drew Brees and Peyton Manning and Aaron Rodgers. He wasn't doing that. He was just, I'm getting 3,500. It's the shit like when we went through the Caleb shits. Like, people don't realize 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns is amazing. Like, that's a good starting quarterback. It's the same shit. It was like people don't give a fuck about that if it don't look a certain way. Like, what is Caitlyn Clark averaging? 20 and 10?
21 and 21 and 8.
How
22
many,
and 8.
How many girls in
she's second in the league. She's second in the league in points and assists.
Like, it's like, and okay, that was what I was gonna say. How many women in the WNBA right now are averaging somewhere around there? 18 and 7.
She's second in the league in points and assists.
And that's okay. So then you tie all that together. It's also exciting. So then there you go.
Averaged 6 rebounds too.
It's like, what is Asia? What did Asia last year? She was so dominant. What was exciting about it? What was she doing that was like, whoa, that shit was great? Nothing.
She's just scoring.
She's just scoring.
Yeah, in like the paint too. Like,
it's just like the Dame shit. It's one thing if I just come down and I give you 30, just kind of, all right, pick and roll, I got to the rim. Pick and roll, I got to the rim. Pick and roll, I got to the rim. Pick and roll, oh, we got to switch. ISO 3. Okay, I just scored 10 points, but that 10 points is way different than Curry coming down one step from half court, hitting the 3, coming down.
Yeah, it's kind of like
running off 4 screens, and then
the cat argument. It's just like, damn, this nigga got 22, and
how the fuck did you get that? Versus Shaq averaging 24 and 14. You know what I mean? Like, Shaq averaging 25 and 13, and we look back at him like he's the most dominant big man of all time. He got the same numbers as Cat.
The nigga in the chest. He just punched the nigga in the chest and dunked on him. And
but think about that.
Cat out here like,
I average the same numbers.
Euro.
I shoot a better percentage and shoot from 3. Why am I not looked at like I'm close to Shaq? It's like, well, you wasn't punching on 4 people hanging off your back every other possession. That's why this shit is amazing. We watching some amazing shit.
Right, it's like this nigga just dunking on him. He just literally swimmed over there and dunked on him, broke the rim.
But they got 3 people holding him. Like, what are we talking about? You can't score over a nigga 6'8".
He turned the ball over.
Yeah. And he looks zesty. That's the other part. We just say that that's one of the major problems.
Hey, the last zesty nigga that was in the league was that looked zesty. Rodman. We niggas didn't fuck with him.
Chris Bosh.
Oh yeah.
And we did Bosh the same way. Bosh was like 11-time All-Star. Nobody gave a fuck. We just kept calling him zesty and the third man on the team. Like, damn. But yeah, WNBA, they got to figure that shit out. We'll jump to the NBA because the NBA, right, like the finals, I feel like it has a very similar problem also.
Yeah.
It's just not exciting. If you really like basketball, it's like, like we can come on here right now.
We said this though, it was like this is real basketball. There's 2 teams that play real basketball. That's what it is.
Like right now, see, that's the problem with the entertainment part and like sports news and media and all that shit. What people would want to, what they want to hear. People think they want to hear in-depth analysis. You don't want to hear us talk about how when SGA gets switched on to Nembhard that he's doing this and the blow-by numbers and SGA, is he really playing defense? And no, you like people think they want to hear that. Oh, what is it? What are they doing? Like, who are they targeting? They're targeting TJ McConnell on switches when Jalen Williams has the ball in his hand. No, but like,
that's too analytical.
But that's the problem.
They don't watch none of that.
And that's
who's guarding who and the pick and rolls
and now you're in a pinch when when our parents don't know who the fuck Tyrese Halliburton is coming into the playoffs. Nobody knows. Your grandma don't know who the fuck Pascal Siakam is. She know who LeBron James is though. She probably knew who Kobe Bryant was 10 years ago. Like, nobody knows who the fuck Jalen Williams is. The third best player on the court most of the time. Nobody knows who the fuck that is. He had 40. Nobody talked on the major outlets. We didn't go like, oh my God, like Jalen Williams is coming. His is coming out party. People are just still talking about regular shit. Like people were talking about Stephen A playing solitaire on his phone more than they were the fucking game.
I just feel like people just like.
My point was SGA is not exciting. Tyrese Halliburton is not exciting. This is the opposite of Caitlin Clark. They're winning. That shit is not exciting.
They playing basketball.
Watching you do a 3 dribble drill every other possession, you fucking just doing that shit. All right,
well, we said
this
though. They said, you remember this is why I said this is why I said I couldn't wait to this finals because I was going. I'm enjoying it. That's the funny part. Again.
Yeah,
it's like this is real basketball. Like everybody. This series right now shows you who's a new era basketball fan and who's not.
Yes.
Because y'all wanted to see the Celtics throw 45 fucking threes up.
Yeah.
And then blame the series on, oh man, if they would have made at least 10 more threes,
they could have
like it's like no nigga, that's why they lost. Because they can't shoot threes. Like play basketball. Like I went to go play basketball a couple days ago on Saturday. And I literally this is just pickup. And I told you I don't even do it no more, but it was an occasion. I was free. I went out there, Saturday was a nice day. We played outside, played full court.
Yep.
And I'm the only nigga setting off-screen pigs. I'm in the post. Nigga, I'm in the post. Yeah. Against niggas that's 6'5", and people throwing it to me. Bro, this is why I'm 5'10". I'm posting up a nigga that's 6'5", and they throwing it to me because I got a good fucking leverage on them. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what are we doing right here? Now? And I'm setting up the offense from fucking the post. I'm like, this is why the shit. And I literally walking the ball up the court, and I'm like, we gotta hope we can't just keep shooting threes.
That's
we gotta
what everybody want to do.
And I'm just like, and they're like, man, you just crying. I'm crying because I want to play basketball, just real basketball.
See,
and it's like, and I'm like,
this shit is perfect for somebody like me who's not very athletic. I'll say I'm not super athletic. I'm athletic enough to play basketball, right? And this would be perfect for me. Hey, because before it would be like, hey, I'm gonna stand over here on the elbow. I'm not doing a lot of moving, so
right.
Somebody gotta cook, and I'll be open. I'm gonna just move around the perimeter, get open. But most of the time too is like, hey, I'm gonna swing it one extra time, like, cause I'm not finna be just every time I touch the ball, I'm shooting this bitch. No, I'm gonna swing it one time at least.
But it's weird because growing up and playing actual organized basketball in high school.
Oh, I'm sure it makes it even worse.
When coaches had plays, everybody was moving and passing the ball. No. And now it looks like it's like, hey, bro, you in the corner this play.
If you get it.
And then that was like a four-person thing, and then reset it in the corner to that guy. If nothing's open, then y'all do it from the – it's just like one guy's like always not moving. And it's just like, what are we – like, that's how you catch defenses off guard. People got to stay moving. It's just like –
yeah, no.
I made a –
4 out. Somebody go do something.
I made a cut off of a we bringing it up after a goal, and I'm calling for the ball, and I just cut, and I get the ball, and I think I tricked the layup. I ain't even gonna lie, I tricked the layup, but the dude was like, "I didn't expect you to make that cut. That was a good cut." I'm like, "It was just a cut from the fucking wing."
Nobody's cutting.
All I fucking did. That's literally all I did was cut from the wing. I was like, "How is cutting, just a natural cutting movement, a good play now?"
Because that's where a lot of shit is. That's what people think is going on, but that's not. And that's not what's going on.
This series, that's what this series is. People are moving. TJ McConnell literally is getting. TJ McConnell had 18. That says it all about this series.
They ran some
the best defense in the league. This nigga just dropped 18 on him like it was nothing.
Bro, they ran some shit that was so crazy. Like, they ran. It was like they was running. If you watch the Pacers too, a lot of the time, it's like they're running two different plays at the same time, almost every possession. Like they have on ball actions and off ball actions going on at the same time, like every single possession, bro.
Yes, because you keep the defense's eyes moving. Because now people's like, oh, well, okay, this is a pick and roll happening up here, but behind me, I can hear my teammates talking about there's a cut coming, and then now there's a back cut as well, and now somebody's about to pop open at the fucking free throw line.
Now all of a sudden
that
realize,
might be my guy.
Shit, Halliburton is a step past me already. Fuck. TJ McConnell just ran right past me. Fuck.
What? The thing about what they say about to make offense the eye candy, even in football, what made football more advanced, things like that. People started doing motion. What made Andy Reid's offense so good? He kept people in motion, and things like that. So then keep your eyes moving. So then when the play starts, you're focusing on this, but the play's really over there.
Yep.
That's what it is. But this stand around watching ISO and step back makes it too fucking easy.
Yeah.
It makes fucking Rudy Gobert look like he's a 4-time defender.
That shit's still crazy.
And then we get to the playoffs and we realize, oh wait, he's not as good at defending
gonna be
as we
embarrassed
thought he was.
looking back. When we look back, we're gonna be like
100%.
They're gonna be like, they gonna look at our era like Rudy Gobert was a 4-time defensive player of the year.
They gonna like put him up against any big man we had and be like, name one, Shaq. No. And like Rudy Gobert versus Shaq. Come on now.
And then they gonna look forward and be like, could Rudy Gobert hold Wembanyama in his prime? Like, nah.
No. Fuck no.
So what was he doing out there?
But
there wasn't no other bigs. We got to start doing that shit. There was no other bigs.
Big man didn't play big man back then, and he was the only one that stood in the paint and was like, okay, I'll stay here.
They put him on Jokic 2 years ago, and Jokic was just dropping 40. He won the fucking defensive player.
Yeah, you talking about this?
I can't even jump over my phone.
The second year he won Defensive Player of the Year, they got in the playoffs, and they just
But
okay, so that's what I'm saying.
This is the problem with the fucking finals. We look how far we never heard it away. Because what are we supposed to talk about with this? What are we supposed to talk about the finals? The basketball. That's the problem. Is that most people. There's a lot of people that do want to hear the basketball part, but most people don't want to hear that shit. They want the story. There's no story. That's the real issue with this. What's the story? There's no story.
I think the story Thunder is one of the franchises
first title,
and like a young superstar emerging.
And see that the problem is when half the people that you run into that are like either a casual or just aren't even a fan necessarily of basketball. When the best player and the MVP of the league, people are calling him shy. When people are calling you the wrong name, like that's not good. The man's averaging 30.
Or when they got a whole TikTok that say, "Are you a diehard fan?" Like, bro. Yeah, where's Shay go to school at?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you could be a diehard OKC fan and not know where Shea came from because he didn't get drafted from OKC. He came from a different franchise. But it's just fair. Like you didn't Google the star player of your team at once. Like,
but that's like Devin Booker too, though. Like it's not like he was there doing
everybody
a lot.
Know Devin Booker went to Kentucky. Like
but it's not like SGA was there doing a lot. Like his
year Kentucky?
When he went, it wasn't like he was doing a lot. I feel
do college players ever do? The players that do a lot don't go to the league and do much.
Oh, you crazy? Anthony Davis.
Okay, so you get your star, but it's just
like Brandon Ingram, Kevin Durant. There we go.
See how far you went back from the first two, and then you went back 10 years and was like, Kevin Durant.
Hell, I had to read. Because I was thinking I was going to say Derrick Rose, but Derrick Rose wasn't really going
Zion
crazy.
Did that? Kevin Durant, like, that was about 10 years ago, buddy. Like, yes.
Buddy Hield, Trae Young. Trae Young was averaging 30 and 10. And I think
but he wasn't
the first round.
Like, but he wasn't like
Calipari kind of fucked it up too, though, because you have 5 of the best 7 top freshmen every year. That was but
when you say
awkward.
when you got a whole press conference with your whole roster and say who's declaring for the NBA draft, then the whole roster stands up. It's just like, oh well, your whole team's leaving. It's like, gone. Damn, you produced the. Just like, what are we doing? He did, but no, I mean, we could, like I said, we could talk basketball. How like. The series is actually more even than what people thought.
I mean, I said it. I said this is going to go 6 or 7. I said immediately.
But we also said that the reason why OKC was going to struggle is because they're playing a team where the star player is not score dominant.
Yeah, you can't just
everybody
turn it
else
off.
Around them. Right. So it's just like,
and they move the ball.
They move the ball. So what would they do in the against an offense that moves the ball? So. I mean, once again, people, we not NBA professionals and experts. We just talk basketball, but whatever we said,
I think to give a little analysis here, I think it's still the turnover ratio. Like OKC is just that good.
Bad.
They're still like
they're sticky and they're in there. Like they
jump in the passing lanes. It's crazy.
Yeah. They got a lot of smart defenders on their team.
Oh yeah, and it's still like to think like the Pacers, who are like a very like they don't turn the ball. That's been the whole thing. They don't turn the ball over. They move the ball like really well, and it's because of all this shit we talking about. Like off ball, we running a screen at the top while it's a flare screen on the side. All of a sudden, like Halliburton is moving, and there's some shit going on, so you can't really help, and they still are turning them over. They're still like, it's crazy to think like they still are stopping this team that's like great at moving the ball. They're still just like, yeah, we're just gonna every couple possessions we're just gonna take it and score. It's just crazy to see like a defense made up mostly of guards. Also, that's another weird thing to see, like, who are just jumping out on help defense. Like, if you notice, it's almost like they play in a zone, damn near, but it's not quite.
It's one of those, everybody's eyes is on the ball, regardless where you're at on the court. That's what it is.
That's another thing. Like, great position too.
Yes, and that's all it is. It's like if you got, it's like in college basketball, Houston. Like, everybody's eyes is on the ball.
Yeah.
It don't matter where you at on the court. Everybody needs to know where the ball is and what that person doing with the ball. And what's going on. And it's just like, because your dude is so far away from the fucking ball, who gives a fuck? You should see him cut before and he gets in the play. Mm-hmm. But you need to know where that ball is at all times so you can get possibly in the passing lane and things. And also, it's just like, half of it is just like, just knowing, like, I've always got mad at people about, like, they be like, oh, he doesn't play defense. I'd be like, well, he leads the league in steals. And they was like, well, most of his steals come from getting in passing lanes and stuff. I was like, that's kind of harder because, I mean, it's not harder, but that's definitely a skill because you got to have good intuition on where the next good pass is based on how he's playing. So if anything, that's an IQ.
It's almost harder.
If you're not a good on ball defender and you still lead the league in skills, aka Steph Curry, that's where a lot of people get it from. It's just like, that is a real
Joker
good skill. That's
one of those too.
Yeah. It's just like, your IQ has to be very well. Joker's 7 foot though, so he can tip a ball in the air. Steph Curry's 6'2", 6'3", so which means he has to get in the passing lane and really has to understand, like, good positioning, where he has to be and where's the next best pass, and then he gets the steal. So it's just like, why is it that talked about more? If you because OKC's very good at passing lane defending.
People want to know, is LeBron better than Michael Jordan? That's why.
Can you lock up Kyrie in his bag?
Who's better, Charles Barkley or Karl Malone? Like, it's just the same. Like, that's what I mean. Is like, yeah, we can sit like ain't that fucked up though? That's super fucked up. And it's funny because I feel like for football, because players only play one side of the ball, this type of conversation where we can, like, talk about, like, what we think about what players actually do does kind of, especially for quarterback, does kind of fall into that type of, oh, is LeBron better than Michael? It somehow falls into that conversation more than, like, NBA games do. I don't know why, though. Like, if we sit down here and, like we've done a million times, and break down, like, why Lamar doesn't win, that turns into the ring, Mahomes, Brady, GOAT conversation for people when they hear it. But if we do that with SGA, nobody, like, it just doesn't happen. Isn't that weird? Like, we could sit here and talk about that shit. Like, I thought it was crazy. How the fuck, like, SGA keeping up this pace, playing the Pacers and running and playing defense, and he still is getting that same shit off at the same rate and averaging over 30 points.
Yeah.
And we looking at it like, oh, they defending him. Yeah, they looking at it like, oh, they're defending him really well. He averaging like 33. And it's like, people are just like, yeah, oh, it's because he's Canadian. We can't even just start discussing where does he rank. Like, people were still doing that with Jokic. Like, they were still talking about Jokic like SGA wasn't in the MVP race when they was playing each other.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on right now. Is it just a lack of, like, people?
It's the wow. I mean,
like, what is it?
It's the wow factor.
God damn.
It's
pretty, like, what SGA does is not. It's not some chump shit.
No, it's not. Averaging 30 is not a chump shit.
Do people want
but
him
it's
to take?
How you get the 30?
Is it just? I feel like he doing the same
Steph
shit
averaged
Kobe
30,
did though.
but Steph was getting 9 threes a game off screens and
True.
step backs and shit.
Is it just if he took bad shots, would people look at him more like a Kobe-esque person if he was taking like crazy triple team shots?
How many free throws a game was Kobe averaging too?
That's a great point. The free throw thing is a massive problem.
You ever said the free throws is what a lot of people is mad about because it's like half of his points come from free throws. He averaged. Didn't he get like 12 or 13 points a game from free throws?
Yeah. Let's see, Kobe. I'm just gonna pick the. So from 2002. Well, damn, this nigga averaged 30 for a long time. God damn, Kobe averaged 30 for a minute.
Kobe was a bucket.
So I'm just gonna put. Yeah, from 2001, so the first championship, to 2010, the last two championships, he averaged 8 free throw attempts, 8.6. So let's call it 9 free throw attempts, and basically hit 7. So he was averaging 7 points on 9 free throws.
Okay.
And Shea,
because Shea only been in the league 8 years.
Yeah,
7, 8 years.
So that's about a 7-8 year span. And that's at the height. And Shea right now, it's about the same. It's 8 free throws on 9 shots.
Okay, so is there. I mean, so it might just be coming through the lane dunking on niggas then.
So just
because he ain't doing it. Kobe,
that's true.
01 to 10, Kobe was coming through the lane dunking on niggas.
That's a good point.
And we
shooting
know
crazy shots. Yeah.
And he was really just like Shea's not really because Kobe would really put his back to the basket, get it out the post, and do something crazy out there and just. I mean, Shea's not putting his back to the basket. He's doing something.
A little elbow.
Yeah, throwing an elbow and trying to get to the. Yeah, so it's a different. It's more of a. It's because it's my favorite player. You know, it's more of a D Wade type of game than it is a Kobe type of game.
Oh nah, because D Wade.
But it ain't like D Wade was.
He was getting to the rim doing crazy shit.
Yeah, but he was getting to the rim dunking. But it was just
even the lays was crazy. Like he was doing all type of crazy shit at the rim.
Yeah, well, I can't do his peak with. Well, SGA's peak, I can't. But the thing about it
it's like old man Kobe. That's what it reminds. It's like when the Kobe was old. That's exactly what it reminds me of.
And because I'm also trying to remember, like SGA, like he kind of popped on the scene. Like I said, he's been in the league like 8 years. And it's like. It ain't like he was dominant his whole career. It's like, I mean, he got traded for a reason. I mean, because he was a good trade piece. But it's just like it was the Clippers at the time. Yep. Wasn't the Clippers? Didn't think he was that guy.
Yeah.
Because he was a lottery pick, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So I mean, if you trade a lottery pick, either you think he's not 10, that guy. Actually. So.
I mean, his second year in OKC, he was averaging 24. I don't know if I ever seen this nigga dunk, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, Google. That's a good, show me a video. It's like, when you seen it? Even fast breaks. Have you seen him dunk? Like, I don't think I've ever seen him dunk.
There's a highlight video of all his dunks. Dunking? All his dunks from last season.
If you got a highlight video, how long is the video?
6 minand it's not good, bro. It's a lot of just kind of just two hands putting it right over the rim. Yeah, he's just barely putting it over the rim, like, and most of it is fast break. Right, that's just 4 in a row now. That's fast break, and they're literally I'm just barely putting it in. Let me skip to the end because it is his best of. So maybe the good ones is at the. It ain't none of these is him coming through traffic punching on anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like he don't come through traffic punching on
a Euro that he kind of just barely leaked in. Yeah, he not. It ain't fast break.
He's an unk. He out there playing like averaging 30. Like,
he's old man Kobe. They just brought back 2012 Kobe and.
He
just shooting mid-range shots.
Fuck you young niggas up. That's right there, boy.
That's crazy. He's 26. Like, It's funny because you even think like the dribbling,
what's
like
crazy,
even the dribbling, he not doing it. Because think about like what Luka does versus what SGA does. Luka dribbling the ball is even more. It's like it's something exciting.
Fuck it, bring more SGAs back. I'm Unk too. I'm with the Unk status, man.
Mid-range.
Bring more SGAs back. We need real basketball back in the league. Fuck that 45-point shooting threes and shit.
My problem, the only problem I have with SGA and why I think people are having a hard time attaching themselves and viewing him the way he is, like he should be viewed, is because what he's doing, yes, Unk status, but it's one thing. It's no post game.
No,
he's not hitting. He's not shooting.
I'm drawing the foul and I'm shooting the mid range.
That's it. He's
not taking it to the hole.
He's not coming off screens and catch and shoot ever.
No.
He's not doing shit.
Popping mid range. Yeah,
he's not setting up plays. He's not being the point guard. It's like I said. He's coming down. They giving him the ball and they like, we're doing the 3 dribble drill. You getting the ball at the top of the key. You got 3 dribbles to score, and he's just dominant doing that shit.
Mid-range is fucking.
That's all he's doing. But that's what I mean. He's only doing the one thing. I'm doing a fade, a mid-range fade away. Like I'm getting the bump fade, throwing that bitch
I'm
to
gonna elevate off the shot as high as you ain't gonna be able to block it, and I'm gonna have 30.
And it's crazy. Okay. And if you reach, it's getting called. If you reach, the refs is calling it. You put your hands.
If you put your hand on my shoulder, I'm bringing the ball up and you fouling me.
Bro, that's why the Pacers won the second game they won, whenever it was game 3, because everybody just guarded him like this. They was holding him out, and as soon as they got like past like the free throw line, hands up. Hey, if you do anything, just put your hands up.
Just move your feet and move your feet side to side. Like,
that's it. Put your hands up because if you reach out at all, it's getting called. But that's why it is. It's just boring, bro. It's just boring. He's just doing the same shit over and over again. I do want to talk about another thing. With
if
OKC.
it ain't broke, don't fix it. Ain't that what they say?
But I just mean why people don't connect with him. Like,
yeah.
It's just because it's if he was doing other shit, if he was punching
it's
on
niggas, it's Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, all these niggas like jump hook, like, off the backboard. It's like elbow shot off the backboard. It's just like.
It's like, I got 27. I got 27 and 13. You're like, whoa, what the fuck?
I've heard a lot of old heads. Like, the only nigga other than, like, in the court was, like, Jordan or Kobe or whatever the fuck. When they hit it off the backboard, they be like, that's like Tim Duncan. That's the only time I've heard any other fucking nigga. It's just like, that's like Tim Duncan. It's like, if people say Tim Duncan don't got a name, like, go talk to your old uncles and shit like that. If they hit off the backboard on the corner shot,
off the corner,
Tim Duncan, Shout out Tim Duncan. Niggas don't really shout him out like they need to. No. Like.
But SGA might fall in that. Like, we're just, that little stop, pop, mid-range shit, like, that's his thing. That's his one shining light. And we might be looking up in 5-6 years and people saying that shit. SGA, Shea, whatever. Just doing little fucking fadeaways. I mean, look at Harden. Harden with the step back. Like, you do the step back, that was Harden. And he was traveling,
and a lot of
was taking 17 steps,
and off the back of the rim. I've seen a lot of niggas do that too. Harden, back of the rim,
and the whole rim.
And they definitely don't make it when it's game winner because we already know how he is in the clutch.
Shoot that bitch regular, but like, and then you got to think, and for OKC, the other problem, like the star power problem, Chet's supposed to be this generational. Big man, he can do all this shit. Every time I watch Chet, I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I do get it. Why? But it's like, did you guys see the fuck? There's a 7'5" dude that does all of this stuff way better. Like Chet looks like he's about to pass out.
Can we stop
game,
this?
Bro.
But okay, maybe it's because I'm too technical. Uh-oh. They try to call me technical Dan a lot, but I am because Chet's not big. He's tall.
Okay, yeah. But Wemby falls into that too, though. Then
yes, they're not big men. Like Shaq's big. That's a big man.
Okay, what
Chet
about
and Wemby are tall.
Yes.
Like we got to stop saying they're big men. These niggas is getting shoulder. Man, Fucking Jalen Durant make them niggas look small sometimes, and he's only 6'10".
Weighs 280.
Yeah, he's a big man. That's a big man.
His legs weigh 190. Yeah.
So it's just like, yes, okay, we get it. These dudes are 7'2", and they supposed to be generational talent because they're taller than everybody and they can move like guards. But guess who else was like that back in the day? Anthony Davis.
But Chet doesn't move good. I think that's my thing.
No, he moves like he shouldn't be that tall.
Yeah, like the shit hurts. Like, yeah, cool. He gets to the rim, like that. He drives to the rim every once in a while. He can shoot the three, but it's like it looks rough. He got hurt setting a screen.
Isn't it me or just like his arms just look some type of longer than what they're supposed to be? But
I don't know.
He looked like a praying mantis is a perfect example of Chet. It's like he does. It's like a praying mantis. It's like
it's because he ain't got no shoulders either. Like his
it's just like what are we doing?
He's not wide enough. Like his shoulders should be out a little bit.
His shoulders is not broad, so his shoulders is brought in, and he got long arms. He's skinny. He's just like
he moves weird. Like everything hurts when he does that shit. It's cool that he can take bigs off the dribble, I guess. But
congratulations! Like if you ran a 5-guard system, you can take big off. I mean, 16, 17.
Is it that much? I feel like it ain't. It can't even be that much.
14 and 9.
He had 9.
14 and 9 is kind of low. Oh, you talking about averaging in his season?
No, I just mean in this like series so far.
Oh, in the series? No. In the series,
so he scored like 6, 15, 20, 14, and 9. So he's somewhere around like 13, 14. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about in the season. I was saying in the season, he's somewhere around like 17, 18.
With like 8 or 9 rebounds. But that's what I mean. It's not impact. Like when he's out there, he's not impactful.
Listen, I couldn't be a coach in today's era. Right now. You're not finna be 7'2", not averaging 10 boards on my team.
But you can't put him. He can't just stand in the paint because he will die.
I don't give a fuck.
He tried to set a screen and the dude running into him hurt him.
You are 7'2",
but he's 190 pounds.
I need 10 rebounds. I need 10 rebounds. I don't give a fuck.
How much you weigh? How much do you weigh?
Better find.
160? Yeah, I'm about to say, like, think about that, bro. If you put your son on your back, y'all weigh more. Put your son on your shoulders. It's the same size as fucking Chet. Whichever one weighs 30, 40 pounds.
Even that. My oldest is 90 pounds.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm saying.
I'll be shacking the motherfucker.
Put the littlest one on your back, bro. You weigh more than Chet. That's silly, bro.
I get it, but
I weigh 220. Think about that. I'm 5'9". I weigh 220. Chet weighs 190 pounds. I could take Chet. I could pick Chet up and put him over my shoulder with no effort.
That nigga head would be on a pavement. Like, you go put a 7 foot
I could pick. You know how easy. Think about that shit. It would be so easy.
Put a 7 foot nigga over your shoulder and be like, nigga, your head on the pavement right now.
He's so small. Like 190, bro. What if I'll box? Nigga, go sit in the standing end. Nigga, get out of here. Box out. I'm gonna push him. I'm 5'8". I'll push him clean out the paint.
I would not be scared of a nigga 7'2", 190. I'll look at a nigga like,
bro, what? I'm finna bully you. I'm 5'9". Yeah, what? I'm pushing you clean out the gym. The fuck are we talking about? You better go. You better shoot threes. You're not getting you're not getting in the paint.
Because Wemby is what? Wemby is like
230
something. Yeah.
He's listed at like 230, I think. He might weigh more than that because the motherfucker probably really 7'5". That's what I mean.
Bro, why is y'all 7'2" niggas 190? We gotta talk about this. Like,
look at Kevin Durant, bro. Kevin Durant, 7 foot 190 coming into the league, bro.
He couldn't even bench his body weight.
Not once. He couldn't even do it one time.
He said, "What did you give these whites in my? What?
I'm a hooper."
Nigga, did you lift weights? Lift weights? I shot a basketball. Like,
that's crazy.
Shout out to them Longhorns too while we at it. Like,
but that's way. And you know what? The Kevin Durant shit is way different because he moved like a guard. He moved like he was 6'6".
And he can hoop. Just put it like that.
It's
like,
not doing that.
he's one of the top 25 best players ever. Chet probably won't never touch that stratosphere.
And it's just scary to me. Like, I don't know. I just don't like that archetype. Like, we did it. We realized Chet is like a weird. Wemby is like some weird, scary outlier of like what a human can be. That's something way different. Chet is like he's supposed to be 6'3" and play at Gonzaga for a few years and then go be a car salesman. But and he's 7'2".
And then Grant, and hopefully fucking pray that Wemby can actually keep playing shit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. And then
then it's just like then there won't be no good 7-footers in the league. Shit, we have the Kesslers and then fucking Franz Wagner and all them niggas. Like, what we gotta?
Bro, the whole OKC is built weird. Because why is Jalen Williams built like that too?
Yeah, he do got stupid. Like he looks like all
chest.
He looks like Slender Man. Like, but just like he's just like long ass arms,
no neck, big chest.
That's what defense. Hey, listen.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna look. I mean, if you look, I'm 5'10",
6'6",
bro. I'm 5'10", 150, and I got a 6'5" wingspan. I'm all arms. Like that's what defense is. And I'm a good defender. That's what it is. People with long reach and long wingspan to get into the ball, the passing lanes and things like that. Like that's how you build good defense. I was real good at blocking shots, not because I was just I could jump out the gym and I was tall.
Right.
Because I had long arms and I could, time the fucking shot and I could block it. And so it's just like sometimes that helped. And that's why their defense is good. Like,
that's a weird team, bro. And you got Caruso, like a bald white guy is like your next best. It's just weird. It's weird that it works.
And somehow he knows how to guard Joker. Like, yeah, I know it's just weird. It's just like I'm just gonna put my whole body weight on your back.
Yeah. Let's see. Because it's the finals. I don't know if Tyrese Halliburton is hurt. It's over, right? That's what they say. I mean, he's hurt.
It was over. It was over before that, though, right?
You think so?
We said
Game 5.
It was 6. We said OKC 6 or 7 is what it was gonna send it to. I mean, this is Game 6, right?
That's true. I think this is much better than a lot of people thought the Pacers were gonna do. Going 2-1, round of applause for the Pacers. You guys did it.
Right, I say winning 2, y'all was just like, okay.
If you win another one, that takes you to a whole different level.
Yeah. They might put you in like top 5 of might win the championship next year type level. Yeah, but I mean, we just wanted to see good basketball, and I feel like we did. So I mean, for me personally, I ain't gonna speak for everybody else who think they wanted to watch the Celtics play. Yeah. It was a shooting team out the West. I don't know. Whoever shoots out the West. Golden State. It's just like I don't know, but it's just, right. So, but I've seen good basketball to be honest, it's Game 6 and it could be OKC down 1.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like Game 5 was still relatively close. It just that game felt like they was down 10 and there was no way to get it back ever.
Well, that game, even when the Pacers cut it to 2, it didn't feel like they cut it to 2. Like that game felt over, even if
first quarter
when it was that close.
I watched the first quarter. I was like, all right, I see what's going on. I see this already. Like OKC is just in like an unstoppable mode right now.
If you got to bring in McConnell to bring your team back,
it's over with. He can't shoot,
and somehow he shot then.
Well, I mean, he can, but it's weird. He just doesn't. I mean, I get it. He got that slow ass jumper. I wouldn't shoot either.
Well, their whole team has slow jumpers. Look at all their guards. They don't shoot.
Halliburton shoot that bitch like a little kid.
Nembhard, McConnell, and Halliburton all shoot real slow. They're not built on shooting.
Yeah, that's true. It's just it's crazy. I'm just glad that it's been good basketball, like you said. Like it ain't been just total blowouts and just boring shit. But I think they got to go Game 7. If you want this shit to be, if you like the nuance of basketball and what basketball really is, and not being like brainwashed by new basketball and things like that, then you like this series. Yeah,
like you could put this series in 2003 and you'd be like, this is a good fucking game. This series is gonna go down in some shit. Like Shea would be a Hall of Famer. Halliburton would be just Halliburton. It's like Siakam would probably be a top big man in the league because of shit he's been doing. It's just like if you drop this series in any year before what the big three Celtics
maybe it got to be before Bron. It got to be before Bron because Bron, that was when it started getting weird.
Not with the threes though.
Oh, with the threes.
Yeah, I'm saying like if you drop this series somewhere in like 03 to 08. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you drop this series between like 2000 and 2009, I think it'll be a real good series. Like people will be like, "Oh yeah, I'll take that." Yeah. But now it's just like we could have had the Celtics if Jason Tatum, and we could have had the Golden State. We could have had the Lakers. It's like no, like these are the two best teams for a reason. Like,
well, to switch it real quick, there's more coverage about where Kevin Durant might get traded to than a discussion about the games.
But the thing about
that's
it is
crazy. Why do we care? Kevin Durant is 37 years old, bro. He's 40.
Yeah, well, you use "we" too loosely because I don't give a shit.
I mean, just when I
shout out to the Longhorns.
If you turn on ESPN, if you turn on
every
ESPN,
time I say KD, I gotta say that. But
if you turn ESPN on, and if you listen to podcasts about basketball, if you watch different shows and all this shit, they are talking about where Kevin Durant might go, where Giannis might go. What are the Knicks doing?
Because they're
more than the fucking
because
they're
games. Forcing. But because sometimes I feel like the media forces these deals before these teams even want to do it because it's in the media already. You get what I'm saying? These teams, some of these teams probably don't even thought about doing some of this shit, and they watch or hear media and they be like,
maybe we should just trade.
Maybe we should do it. It's just like, oh, we can get that if he has that on his trade meter. What is they think? If this guy who does nothing with basketball, he just talks basketball, says I can get this. If I can throw another pick in there, maybe I got something going. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always thought like sometimes media, I mean that's what media does. Sometimes they got inside people, sometimes they don't. And it's all off projection and things like that. But it's just like sometimes I feel like media has a big influence on a lot of these moves because it's just like what like because ain't no way KD right now should be a big
talking point. Yeah.
But is that all we have to talk about this Giannis and KD this offseason coming up?
No, talk about the fucking games right now. There's none of that shit.
But they don't. The media doesn't want to.
But people are
chalking we just talked about why they don't want to.
True. But people are chalking this season up. There's been a lot of reports of this is going to be a year because it's Pacers, OKC. A lot of teams in the upper management of these teams and ownership feel like, hey, if they in the fucking finals, we need to make a move because we can be better than that team. We should be better than that team right now. And so a lot of people are gearing up to just start trading, not the big pieces, but it's a lot of like Malik Monk going to the Raptors and
it's a lot
Michael
of
Porter Jr. going.
Let's bring a lot of good players and not just That's who I don't know
the
who
superstar
said it, but
shit
it's like
is dead.
It's not a big three no more. Let's just build around two big people and two big stars, and then
I've been saying that.
I think it was Chris Broussard. It's like, we've been saying it for a minute.
Yeah,
but mostly happened. You. But
every time we go through these contracts, I always look at the same thing. Like, how the fuck is it? This shit don't work. We can't have three people making the max. We can't even have two. We can barely have two. No. Pay one. The max is $70 million. The cap is $250. We can't pay two of y'all and have a good team. We can pay one of y'all, and then we can pay another one of y'all a little bit less.
Correct.
And then we can.
And then you
got to
catch. And then you got to catch a player at that year where he couldn't qualify for the max.
Yep.
And then give a max to your next two players, or not a max to the next player, or just split that other max between two role players. And bring one off the bench, and you could do so much other stuff.
This shit is a hard cap. Y'all got a hard cap now. That's what y'all created. And now we're going to have more team. Like, coming up, we're going to be looking at people like the Raptors are going to have Brandon Ingram and Malik Monk as, like, that's the two. Like, because the contracts are getting so wonky, and like these mid-level players over the past couple years, without the
the ones that had the max a long time ago,
the past 4 or 5 years,
right,
they still getting
and
paid $50 million.
Who didn't pan out to their contract is now getting moved around team to team until those contracts are out.
Yep, and then you're not making that. You're never gonna make the max ever again. You're gonna make $20 million, and we're gonna have a bunch of them. Like, you're gonna have
Malik Monk coming off your bench as like the 8th man.
No, not even that. No, he's gonna be the second option. Like, that's where we're getting to. Like, you can't afford to have, like, you can only have 2. You only get 2. Like, LeBron and Luka is gonna be a problem because they making so much money. How do you fill the team out? We can't sign somebody that if we sign another person making $30 million, we can't sign 8 more guys to fill the team out. It's gonna be a lot of old niggas, Gabe Vincent type. Like, somebody is like, people will be like, who the fuck?
How they been doing?
That's what you got to do. Or you can be the Pacers. And we got one guy. He's not a star. Like, Pascal Siakam is making the most money, but he's not like a superstar. He's like a really good fringe all-star player. Tyrese Halliburton, like you said, we caught Tyrese Halliburton not quite max perennial all-NBA all-star, but like right below that. And then we just got a bunch of young dudes that we just are either barely paying TJ McConnell making $11 million, right? Like, we got
Nembhard,
but we got 8 of them.
Smith,
that's the difference. We got 7 of those dudes. So versus the Lakers.
But the thing about it is, now you got.
That's how the league about to be.
Yeah, and then you got like Obi Toppin when his contract come up, and the Pacers only giving him 8.
Yeah.
Is somebody going to offer him 12?
Yes.
13?
They are. Because I need that. I need him to be my 6th guy off the bench. I need somebody to be the 6th man. Or like the whatever, like the 4th person off the bench to make my 9. You know what I mean? I got to have that. And if you're somebody like the Knicks, do you move off Cat and Mikal Bridges, and then you, instead of having, I got 7 players, I could have 10. I could have a 10 team, like 2 full 5s that I can switch around and move out. I think you're going to have to do that moving forward. And I think that, but that's why I don't understand why people are so obsessed with Kevin Durant. I'm going to pay Kevin Durant $60 million to be my number 2 option, my number 1 option.
They're paying for the name more than they're paying for what they get.
Like, if you're the Rockets, why do you want Kevin Durant when you got Ahmed, I wouldn't do it. You got Jalen Green, you got Şengün, you got Tari Eason, you just let them play that shit out and keep that. You got a nice little like 8-man core that you can kind of just figure that out.
I just
Ain't
don't
nobody
understand
making a max contract on that team. Who the fuck making a max contract?
Right. I just don't understand the theory behind. We got all these good young players. Let's put a package in with some picks to get a superstar with these young players. Other than just like, let's see what these young players do when all their contracts, and then when all their contracts are starting to come up,
Obi Toppin making $15 million, by the way. I just want to point that out for the next 3 years. 2 years after this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, is somebody gonna pay him 12 when he's 30? Yes, they're gonna pay him $12 million for sure.
Yeah. But it's just like, okay, well, like the Rockets, it's like, could we run it back and see what our young team could do? It's just like, well, we got so many young players that people could use and rebuild in they franchise and we can get older superstar. And just like, but then you giving up what made y'all good last year. It's just because KD is not. It don't matter who the hell y'all give up in Houston. KD's not bringing that defensive effort those 3 players did with Houston. One, you're not getting that. Don't be that close. Yeah, ain't no way you calling my phone and asking for Amin Thomas, Şengün.
No.
I mean, I give
Jabari
you Jalen
Smith.
I give you Jalen Green, KD up straight. That's the only.
That's what they're kind of talking about. They're kind of talking about like Jalen Green and some picks. Yeah,
I'll do that.
That's what they're talking about.
I give up some picks and Jalen Green.
And maybe Jabari Smith. Here's Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, and some picks.
I'm not giving Jabari Smith though. You're gonna have to take Jalen Green and some picks, and that's all I can give you.
But that's what I mean. Is like I want to keep that. Yeah, like I'm with you. I want to keep.
I'm cool.
Because think about. I'm looking at the Rockets right now.
Bench, though,
Van Vliet, Şengün, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Steven Adams, Jabari Smith, Amen Thompson, Tari Eason, Cam Whitmore. That's not. And then you throw Reed Shepherd ain't even play. He didn't play for real.
And a good draft pick.
And a good. We talking about you could be 10 deep. Why wouldn't you want to go and I'm running it back. We're bro 23, 23, 22, 21, 23, 24, 21. Everybody except for Van Vliet
Dylan Brooks
is 23 or younger. You got to run this back for 3 more. Yeah, just keep running it back. What do you need to do?
Stop. But the thing about the NBA is they always cut the string before it's done.
Yeah, like, and then they reaching.
And then they always be like, well, if that team stuck together. But back in the day, what did Atlanta do with Josh Johnson and them? They let them lose 4 years in a row before they was like, okay, this wasn't a thing.
This shit ain't working.
OKC with KD and them. They let them play for years, and they was like, okay, this wasn't working. Now it was
that was just money though. That's different.
But still, Josh Johnson was
Timberwolves, Levine, Wiggins, Cat. Look how fast that shit burnt up. I think they played like 1 or 2 years together before they was like, all right, we got to bail on everybody.
It turned to a fact where they was like, well, I'm not going to stick around these young players and then have this city turmoil or the franchise turmoil for 4 years.
Because that's the last one I remember being
have to rebuild again. I remember that not OKC, the Atlanta Hawks team. I was a Heat fan, but I was like, man, this Hawks team could win a championship this year. Just because how good they was when they was young all around each other. But now it's just like 1 year. Okay, we might. I don't even think they last a year, to be honest. The best second option on that team is getting traded.
I think the problem is that it's the microwave era. Like if you have a young team that makes any type of success, you're supposed to just skyrocket instantly to being in like the finals and all this shit. But look what the Warriors did. The Warriors went to the playoffs. Then they won. Like this is 2011, 12. It literally went. Yeah. They went to the playoffs. They won a playoff game. They made it to the Western Conference Finals, and then they started winning championships. That shit took. The first championship was what, 15? It took 5 years.
But think about it was
4 years for them to be like, ta-da.
Yeah, but what people don't realize is it wasn't a player switch they did. It was a coaching switch.
No, that's my point. They kept the same. Just imagine though if in 2013 they went to the Western Conference Finals or whatever.
Right.
And then they were like, well, we got to trade Clay and Draymond so we can get LeBron. Or whoever the fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what they doing. Or it's not even LeBron. It's like somebody at like a lower level. Like, let's trade Clay and all of our picks to go get
George
Kobe.
At the time.
Old man Kobe.
Let's go get Paul George. It's just like, the fuck? Like, what are we doing?
Not even then. That was like less than that because Kevin Durant is 40. It would be like, oh, we need old Dwight and Kobe instead of Draymond and Clay because we want to win now with Curry. Like, no, that doesn't make sense. Like, you guys don't do that.
Yeah, but they break the band up before the band can even reach superstar status.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it now.
Did the Temptations break up before they was the Temptations?
So this is exactly, bro, it's so perfect. 2011, 2012, they have Draymond, Clay, and Curry. They go 23 and 43, miss the playoffs entirely. The next year, they go to the second round. They win 47 games. They lose in the second round. The next year, they lose in the first round. And then they fucking win a championship year 3. And then they lost it. And then they just are perpetually in the championship. And that's 4 years of going from we're out of the playoffs. We lose, bow. We're here. And I think that's the problem is people you need more. You need 3-4 years of a team building up.
You need consistency. That's what the NBA doesn't have is consistency. Look at the Timberwolves last year.
Why did the Timberwolves trade Cat? The shit worked. It worked.
That trade kind of worked weirdly too.
It did, but both teams got to neither team, the Knicks and the Timberwolves got to the exact same spot they did last year. Didn't change shit. Y'all did the exact same amount.
But it's consistency. Look at, I mean, you can even go to other sports like the NFL. The teams that, but we don't make too many moves in the Chiefs as much. We get rid of people that we need to, and then we sign that we need to. But the whole coaching staff is typically the same and things like that. It's this, but those teams that's dumpster fire that's always trying to catch the next new wave, and they never got shit going on. It's just like what, even one of the best teams in the league, only because the coach and the quarterback is the Ravens. They stay making big moves and splash market. They just made another, and then they still do the same thing every year.
Bro, you know what? You're making a good. This is a great point because I'm looking at the teams now in the NBA, and if you look, Celtics, Mavericks, they both had the same teams for 2 or 3 years last year. Like the Mavericks had the same. Maybe you could argue the Mavericks had a slightly different team because they drafted Lively and all that shit and Kyrie. Right. Okay, that's like there's 2 questionable ones in here, but Celtics, Mavs. Celtics have had that same setup for 6 years. Nuggets, Heat, 2 teams that at the time 2 years ago had the same. It's Jokic,
right?
Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, and I think they even still had Aaron Gordon. Yeah, Aaron Gordon. They've had the same team now for 4 straight years. They went to the finals. All right, Miami Heat, Bam, Jimmy, and then a bunch of random shooters. They had that same setup for 4 years, from 2020, because the Heat team was the bubble Heat team that went to the finals. They also went to the finals. Golden State, Celtics, same thing. Curry, Draymond, Clay, Tatum, Brown, Horford, the whole shit. The Bucks. This is pre-Dame, 2021. Giannis,
when that
Drew Holiday, Middleton. That's their team. They had that
Brook
same
Lopez.
Team for 5 years before that, like for 3 or 4 years.
Consistency.
The Suns one is a weird one because that's the Chris Paul gets added.
Yeah, and
that was a little awkward too.
But the thing about it is,
but then it's like Lakers, Heat, Raptors is the weird one. That's the other weird one. Warriors, Cavs, Warriors, Cavs, Spurs, Heat, Spurs. Like, it's these teams that are together for 4 or 5 years at a time. Every time, basically, like with a few outliers.
And they learn and grow together. Like, it's not we didn't make it this year, throw it up away and that's new blueprint.
Yeah, is my way of I'm going to start sneaking this, taking the shit. Did Kawhi Leonard ruin the NBA in 2 totally different ways? Rest management and signing a superstar to making a big splash trade and winning a championship. He the only one that did it. He's the only one. 2019, he gets traded to the Raptors and the big thing, and he goes and wins the championship. And he also
the trade. I thought he didn't sign as a free agency, or
he got traded. He got traded because remember that was this weird shit with Tony Parker and them was in the locker room being like, "Are you gonna fucking play in the playoffs? Are you gonna sit during the playoffs?" And he was like, "I'm out of here. Get me out of here," because he rolled his ankle and shit. And they was like, yeah, all right. Ever since he rolled his ankle in 2016, this motherfucker been taking half the games of the year off. He missing playoff games, and they fucking set him down in the locker room. And was like, hey man, you gonna play, right? He's like, yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Get me out of here.
He said, y'all want me to play basketball? I don't do that.
So it's like, did he ruin this shit because you just see this shit over and over again, like, or the AD thing too? I guess falls in that same basket of like, but that's Bron. So it makes, to me, it's just slightly different. Like, yeah, this is not how you win. You win by establishing a group, and you take that group, you build around them.
Yeah, you got to establish an identity.
Years. Yeah.
Like, if you change the coach, at least keep the players. If you want to change the players around, at least keep the coach. But you can't do both. It's just like, what made the Chiefs be this dominant in this era?
Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Chris Jones getting a sack on third down, Andy Reid.
The core.
That's
you got a core. And okay, obviously in football, the core is you got to have your quarterback.
Yeah.
and then your head coach, obviously that was the big core.
Like you saying, the corners can be bad. The wide receivers can be bad. The offensive line can be bad. The defensive line can be bad. These are all within the past 6 years. We have went through a year where each one of those, yes, and it didn't matter because the team is built around this specific setup, like this one setup. Like Chris Jones is going to dominate the front when he needs to. Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes got a connection, and then we're going to build off that. What about the
20 years dominance of the Patriots as we got Bill Belichick, we got Tom Brady, defense, and a smart quarterback.
Yeah.
Smart quarterback and defense, and we'll be okay.
That's it. Just keep it to 3, and we can go try to win in the fourth quarter.
You're right.
That's it. That was
it could be that simple. It's just like you have a core and build around it and make sure that core doesn't break apart.
Yeah.
But the NBA is so quick at like, oh, we want him. We think we can win with him. That coach this coach this, and it's just like, oh, we didn't win.
40-year-old is still super relevant because people feel like that could be the missing piece.
Right.
Like he's 40,
37 years old, load management, and he's just like. Yeah, granted, you about to pay this man $50+ million for a year to 60. Come in and play 45 million.
He got to get re-signed. That's the other piece. They have to sign him to a new contract. So if you sign him, you got to add another year on. They talking about the deal he should be getting. Why would I pay
Kevin Durant $60 million?
Because that's the going rate. The max is 70.
He won't be playing. Then I need him to sign. I need him to retire.
Now
today.
You see what I'm saying? Like what you're we're obsessed with this nigga, man. And he gonna make 60, and he gonna just do the same shit he always does. Average 25, and kind of just float around in the game. And you just gotta kind of hope like your team. I don't know. That's the point. I don't fucking know why this is such a big thing.
Your team for him.
Yes.
Like you hope my team do what? You're about to trade it.
In theory, like the Rockets.
You're about to trade your
in the play. If the Rockets had Kevin Durant this year instead of Jalen Green, and they had that game 6, 7, whatever the fuck it was, and Jalen Green just didn't show up, I guess the idea is Kevin Durant would show up. But he's a fucking old man who got to make it through a whole nother season before you can even think about getting to that point.
And I'm like to make that, and also to make that theory is also like, hopefully everybody stays injury free this year coming up and things like that. Like,
or
granted, obviously if it's a fucking hypothesis situation, it's like if this was Kevin Durant. Then he would have scored this. Yeah, that might have been true, yes. But it's just like a 37-year-old KD. How invested is he in? Like,
you know what I
he
think
already
too?
Came out and said, these are the only 3 teams I want to play for. So
I think there's another piece of this too that I just thought about. I think another reason why this is happening is players need to stay in college. I think that might help. The NIL might help because we getting dudes coming in the league. We got there's a handful of players coming in the league right now. They 18. They just turned 18. They will spend the entirety. Like Cooper Flagg will spend 80% of next year being 18 years old. There's another dude that reclassified. He just turned 18. He will spend the entirety of the next NBA season being 18 years old. By the time you're 24, you have played 7 years. You've went through almost 2 contracts at that point. You're like Jalen Green. Like Jalen Green will turn 24.
And then people will still be like, upside.
But the thing, it's that tied with the team feels like we kind of know where this guy's going now. Like that's what, like with Jalen Green, perfect example. We kind of know where this ends, and it's pretty much where we're at. So we want to get Kevin Durant, who's 40. We're willing to trade away the possibility that in 4 years from now, when he's 26, 27, you know what I mean? That he won't be any better.
Shea got traded because Shea got traded around this age.
No, Shea got traded his rookie year.
Was it?
It was right. It was the summer after his rookie year. So he was 20.
Yeah, you're right.
But that's what I mean. It's like, I think that is becoming and nobody has been willing to get off the. Look at Halliburton. Halliburton is a better example of what you think about. Halliburton got traded, I think, his second year with the Kings. But he's like a year older, so he was 22, something like that. And then you look 3-4 years later, and he's 25, 26, 27, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, shit. This is better than having Sabonis, Zach LaVine, and DeMar DeRozan probably. Because that's all that the Kings are left with now. And that's the thing, is like, but they feel like, oh, we've got these guys. He's 22, 23. We know what he's going to be now. And now we can make a decision. Like, we're ready to win now.
And that's
with a team full of other 23-year-olds. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
but our superstar 23-year-old, we trading, but we think these other 23-year-olds is going to rally behind a 40-year-old.
Yeah.
Who's going to be here for a year and a half?
Instead of, or we can just hold on for, if we don't win next year, maybe the year after that. And then maybe the year after that. And then maybe the year after that, when everybody's 26, 27, we can start looking at, all right, let's move shit around.
But I also think a little bit has to do with these players as well. After 2-3 years of losing, just like, I don't want to be here no more. Give me something else. Yeah. Give me somewhere else. X, Y. So the forced trade shit as well.
But that's part of the problem. Is what I'm saying. What I just said too with the Rockets, where 3-4 years down the line from now, then you make a decision. Şengün, Jalen Green, Amen Thompson, all those guys will have been in the league 10 years. That's where the problem becomes. Guys coming in at 19, by the time 18, by the time you're 27, you've been on the same team for 10 years.
And you still damn near
in your prime. Young. Like, Giannis is 30. He's 31. He's the same age. He's 31. He's you know what I mean? Like, he was 27 during COVID. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and he's still going crazy right now. So that's why it's like, we're just in a weird space. I think people will benefit from staying in college a year or two. A lot of guys. Like,
yes.
Most everybody except generational talent.
Yeah.
Will be served better staying in a year or two extra. You'll probably make slightly more money if you're that good. If you're an Ace Bailey, you probably make more money going back to, instead of going to Rutgers, you transfer to Texas. You're going to make more money transferring to Texas than you would probably go make this first year in the league. And you might fizzle out just because of the way everything's playing out. And you probably just better serve. Like, I can show.
I don't see Ace Bailey. I mean, I could be wrong, but Ace Bailey, I don't see him coming out being a breakout star as soon as he get on the court.
I have a sneaky take that I have not. I don't know if I've said it yet out loud. I don't know if I've actually said this shit out loud to another human yet, but I've been thinking about it a lot.
Is it Trey Johnson gonna be a dope ass point guard?
No. I don't know how good Cooper Flagg is actually gonna be. I'm worried. I did okay. I'm starting to get more and more worried that he's not gonna be that great. I think I'm starting. Like, how do you feel about Andre Iguodala? Like,
what you mean? How do I feel about Andre Iguodala? What do I rank?
Like, what level? Not rank.
I've never thought about Andre Iguodala's in his rank in the NBA.
But what level of player do you put Iguodala at? I think that's probably his maxed out.
I think the way they talk about Cooper and the way I think Cooper should be and the way I see him, trust me, I'm not that old to have seen Andre Iguodala in college. All I can remember is him.
That makes me feel old.
When he was
right. That was like 06.
Yeah, I don't remember watching Andre Iguodala in college. I remember as soon as he was the AI in Philly with the other AI.
Yep.
But nobody really knew.
Too, yeah.
But nobody really paid attention to him until the actual AI got traded to Denver, or he left and went to Denver, and then that's when he started just dropping 30 a game in Philly. And that's when Andre Iguodala started coming on the scene. So I feel like he came on the scene kind of late.
4-time champion, 1-time Finals MVP, obviously. 1-time All-Star, 1-time All-Defensive First Team, 1-time All-Defensive Second Team, 1-time All-Rookie First Team.
Oh, that probably came in the same year, except the rookie one.
Around the same time, 2012, 2014, 2011, 2015. So right around the time.
When was his Rookie of the Year?
2000. No, he was just all rookie first team 2005.
Okay, I would say he wasn't a rookie in 11. Stop. I was like,
but I think it's that like the more I look at Cooper Flag,
I wouldn't.
I think I should let me say this. I think Andre Iguodala is like the most likely outcome. That's most likely what I think. Like, in the high end is like, I don't know, Scottie Pippen. I just feel like Scottie Pippen is the high end of like 20 and like really good defender, and you can kind of hold
at least the Hall of. I mean, I guess anybody's in the Hall of Fame.
But you play with Michael Jordan too. Yeah, like that's not fair.
Iguodala, he played with Steph. So that's where a lot of his other rings came from.
It's like, he's still gonna be a great player. It's just I don't know. Like we keep saying, people keep putting generational talent.
But what is
Cooper
great
Flag.
Now, though? No, he's not generational talent.
No,
I just think he's good. But wait? So is Andre Iguodala a great player? Is that what we saying?
No, Andre Iguodala is a really good player.
I think he's a really good defender.
I would say he was a really good player in total. I think he averaged 17, 15 for a couple years there. So he could score. He could handle the ball. He could actually run the point every once in a while. He did that a lot with the Warriors. But he wasn't like
so quarterback
amazing.
Skill, who would he be? Like, if he was a quarterback, would it be like Eli Manning? Is that too high or too low?
It's just fucked up, but I'm trying to think. Let me think of a better
because he got 4 rings. So what are we doing? Like,
but he wasn't the main reason he got 4 rings.
Just take the rings out of it. Who would he be? It's just like
Donovan McNabb. Good.
Okay, I can see
really
that.
Good. You never quite looked at him like, oh, he's one of the best players in the league. Or is he like a Pro Bowler? Not really a Pro Bowler. Maybe once,
a couple times.
Yeah, like once or twice. Like he had a year or two where he was the man. It's like that's it. Yeah, and then that there you go. You had 3 good years, and you play for 15.
It's harder to make the NFL Hall of Fame than it is the NBA. Well, you got to at least have a ring as a quarterback to make.
And that's the thing. Like, is Donovan McNabb going to be in the Hall of Fame? No.
No, he doesn't have a ring at all. He made it to 1 Super Bowl in his career.
That's what I mean. Like, could Cooper Flag be a good play, like the main player on a team that makes the finals, even regardless if they win or not? I have a hard time seeing that. That's why I say he's more Andre Iguodala. And even then, the Donovan McNabb comparisons, like he wasn't really
Andre Iguodala. I just feel like Andre Iguodala. Well, I just feel like Cooper Flag could be a way better 2 option than Andre Iguodala was.
Doing what? What is he? That's where I get tricked. That every time I say that, or I hear somebody say that, or I try to think, doing what? What does he do on offense that makes him a number 2 option?
Whatever Andre Iguodala does, like that, but from a taller guy. I'm just saying
shit like that.
Wait, who is taller actually?
Cooper Flag.
And one's maybe
Cooper Flag 6'7" without shoes.
6'7".
So he's maybe an inch
or
2
6'7",
taller.
what 6'5"?
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like,
well, I fuck with Andre Iguodala
Drew Holiday.
Fight him either.
Drew Holiday, the same. You're a amazing third option defending player that doesn't really have like a bag. Like, what does Drew Holiday do to score? What does Andre Iguodala do to score? What does Cooper Flag do to score?
So it's kind of hard for me, is because I'm trying to play devil's advocate, but it's just like,
I know
this is really the synopsis with everything. It's just like, this is about to be the number 1 draft pick
in
NBA draft.
I know.
So just like, if we comparing the number 1 draft pick, it's just like, I mean, I watched a lot of college basketball, especially this year. He was, I don't know, he was getting buckets, man. I feel like he could do something in the league. I mean, I didn't watch Andre Iguodala in college either, so I don't know.
But my thing is, you watched a lot of Cooper Flag. What does he do on offense? Ace Bailey, catch and shoot, dunk at the gets to the rim and try.
I think he just gets the best bucket available for himself.
That's cool.
Perfectly honest. He just played basketball. He's a basketball player,
and that to me means
that's what we're doing. We drafted the best basketball player available, right?
Yeah, That's cool.
That's what he would be.
But you don't have. I guess the real best case scenario then would be Anthony Davis, where you develop the number one option skills.
18. He's gonna be a developer. He's definitely 18. Just because he's number one draft pick, don't mean he's not a developmental player. Still, He's 18, so he's still a developmental player.
I just worry because I just watch this shit and I go, I don't know, like, what are you doing?
I mean,
besides playing amazing defense, being a connector on offense.
All I can say on his behalf is, I mean, he got Jason Kidd as a coach if they draft him.
True. Iguodala was a top 10 pick, by the way. I just want to point this out. Number 9. Drew Holiday was, I think, also was the fallout pick.
The fall off from 1 to 9 is pretty big in basketball.
Also, to add on to this, I definitely still think that Cooper Flagg is better than Ace Bailey, though. Like, I had to backtrack that, and I'm still on that. It's just I'm worried about this shit now. Like, I'm just worried. I'm worried, like, we're putting a lot of
shout out to my boy Tamar, man, moving up them draft boards.
Nice.
So
I worry that a lot of this that's coming from this is because people want a white American star, and that worries me.
I think they just want an American star. I don't give a fuck if they.
Now, you might not care, but it's white people that really care about having white American top-end basketball players because...
Is that what they care about in basketball? This ain't... 10% white. Y'all want a white American star? Like,
yeah,
y'all
because there's no Larry Bird.
Live good with y'all Carusos and shit. Y'all better start claiming these Russians and Yugoslavians.
But here's my thing, right? Think about all the good American basketball players in the NBA right now. Where are they? Tough, hard. No, I mean white American basketball players. Tough,
short,
hard nosed,
scrappy.
Yeah,
scrappy, short, hard nosed.
Cooper Flagg is just that same shit. He just 6'8". He don't got a bag. He's not, I'm SGA. I can create off the dribble. He's the same shit. He's a scrappy, hard-nosed, great defender. He just 6'9".
I don't know. He got a bigger bag than Caruso.
What's the bag?
Scoring better.
Again, scoring how? Mid-range, post up. Getting to the rim, scoring off the dribble,
all right, man.
Catch and shoot.
Came through the lane and dunked on some niggas. And like, you
what's the main thing he does though?
Dunked on. So,
like Dylan Harper. I can tell you, Dylan Harper coming off the dribble, getting to the rim. That's gonna be his. He's gonna do that. Cooper coming off the dribble from top. So he telling me he coming from the top of the key and just getting to the rim. You ain't never seen that.
I seen him. I seen it with my own eyes.
You never seen him do that 3 times in the game, bro. You never seen Cooper Flagg come off the top of the key 3 times in the game, bro.
All I need to do is see it once. I ain't even seen LeBron do it 3 times in the game.
You crazy. That's all LeBron was doing when he was 19, 18. It was literally just moving, nigga. Move.
Yeah, against them high schoolers, nigga.
Nah, he was doing that shit in the NBA, too.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking shit. Yeah. But hey, man, like, what the fuck?
I'm worried.
Man?
I'm worried. Hey. The white people. I'm just worried. White people gonna be very disappointed when they realize, he averaging 11 and 8.
Still got Jerry West as the logo. What the fuck, y'all white people mad
for? Don't be surprised if Cooper Flagg is averaging 12 points next year. That's my whole thing.
Hey, man, y'all still got Knipple too, man. He gonna be a lottery pick. Don't lose your hope on him. He gonna average 10 and 6 off the bench.
That's solid though.
That is. I fuck with Knipple. I ain't gonna lie though.
Oh man.
Y'all got the big man from Michigan, Wolf, and
sure
and shit. Wolf gonna be cool. Wolf,
sure.
He a 7-foot big man that can move and pass the ball. He might be.
Chet.
I'm trying to give these white people.
Chet is white American.
Is he?
He got I think
is
so.
Chet American?
I'm pretty sure he's American. Desmond Bane got traded to the Grizzlies.
Congrats.
Cool.
I'm not giving. I mean,
anything.
No, he got traded from the Grizzlies to Magic.
Traded from the Grizzlies. Excuse me, I just wrote Grizzlies traded Desmond Bane. I read it wrong, but yeah, he got traded to the Magic. Excuse me.
So gave him more scoring. They still got defense. I like it.
Do they got more defense?
I mean, they gave up KCP and Cole Anthony. Like
Desmond Bane is 6'3", and his arms are probably shorter than mine. And I'm
I get it, but Cole Anthony and KCP wasn't doing much defensively either. When you think Mavs defense, Grizz.
There's no way
a Magic defense. It wasn't KCP and Cole Anthony.
There's no way Desmond Bane is 6'5". There's no fucking way. That's what they got him listed at.
Hell no. He's like 6'3".
They have him listed at 6'5".
That nigga looked like the smallest nigga on the court.
He looked the same height as Ja Morant.
Bro, he's about 6'3". He's not 6'5".
But anyway, no fucking way, bro. What?
Cole Anthony came off the bench. KCP averaged. He started, but he averaged 6 points. Yeah, I don't know what he did. Yeah. So it's like, and then Desmond Bane shot 40% from the three, which they lack.
They need shooting. Yeah,
they need shooting. So it was a understandable trade. You didn't really give up. Both them niggas. Desmond Bane averaged more than both them niggas combined, so it made sense.
You gave up a lot of picks.
Them picks was it. That was the thing I don't understand with NBA trades.
That's a lot of picks.
You trading picks where 4 years from now we gonna be like, oh, they got this pick from the Grizzlies back in 2025.
I could easily see 2 years from now we just forget Desmond Bane basically exists. Like he's one of those.
Yeah, probably with the Magic. Yeah, even though the Magic was in the what's that playoffs. Yeah, Jalen Suggs. They got Jalen Suggs coming off an injury. Is that gonna help?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because he was. Yeah, that'll definitely help. Because he's the point guard, so he was the one really.
And Desmond Bane's gonna run the 2.
Yeah, that's kind of my point. I was like, he's not. People keep saying he's a 3 and D, but like, I don't know if Desmond Bane's defense is like that good. Where we can peg him in. He's holding every other guard. Like I don't. He holding all the wing players because then you got to think. Your 3 is either Franz or Paolo.
Right.
There's a lot of
Paolo's
threes.
Probably running the 4.
So Franz is your 3. So who the fuck is he holding? There's a lot of threes that it's a lot of wings.
You might have to put Paolo at the 3.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Paolo might have to run the 3. I just realized
because Bane can't hold certain people. Like he's not gonna be able to hold KD. He's not gonna be able to hold.
You still got Carter Jr. at the rim protecting, so you straight right there, no matter who holding what.
So that's what I mean. Like Carter the wing is gonna be weird. And then you still
got the other Wagner. You still got the other Wagner coming off the bench is a real good rim protector. So they still got defense.
But who is gonna hold anybody playing the 2 and 3? That's what you got to say out. So just say it out loud. The all wing players. When they like the Kings is a perfect example.
It's the East. Anybody can win that. Look at the Pacers.
Think about the Kings. They got Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. Now DeMar DeRozan could be washed up next year, but
if you niggas shoot threes,
well, yeah, that too. But if we saying I need Desmond Bane and Franz Wagner to hold Zach LaVine.
Who's the one on the Kings? They didn't trade him. It's not Monk.
Keon Ellis? Monk? Oh, yeah, it's Ellis. One of them. It's Ellis or Malik Monk. I think it was Malik Monk at the end of the year. But you see what I mean? Of like, okay, who the fuck is going to hold? Who's going to hold one of them? Franz got to hold DeMar DeRozan or Franz got to hold Zach LaVine. Somebody's putting up 30. Because they're just going to walk by Franz.
I would let Franz hold DeRozan. One of them don't like scoring. You just going to hope
he old. That's it.
Yeah, just hold the oldest nigga out there. Like he ain't shooting threes.
True.
And he ain't gonna blow by you. Just make sure that nigga don't shoot a mid. Like that's all you want. Just make sure that nigga don't shoot a mid ranger and we good. Like what we doing?
But that's where it just gets weird. Let me see. I just want to pull up some names because it's just funny to think about. I guess it's not that bad now that I look at it. Like OG Anunoby, Jimmy Butler, Brandon Ingram, Mikal Bridges, Denny Advia. These are all just small forwards.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not that bad then. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Yeah, that list didn't scare. Like, if I was
two
like,
guards,
these the people I got to I'll go out there and
two guard gets a little... Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Edwards, Kyrie, I guess, listed. I don't know about that. He's going to be hurt. Tyler Hero, Zach LaVine, Amen Thompson, Derek White, Jalen Green, Josh Giddey.
All them niggas get a
yeah,
bucket
never
on
mind. Desmond Bane and Franz will be fine. Never mind. It's just niggas like Anthony Edwards and like the Cavs will get a little weird, but
they'll be all right.
They'll be fine.
I mean, they went to the playoffs this year. They went to the playoffs this year with Cole Anthony's dropping buckets against, I forgot who it was.
You know what? Somebody like the Lakers is where it'll get a little awkward. Luka at the 1, Reeves at the 2, Bron at the 3, and then you got Suggs, Franz, and Desmond Bane got to hold them. That's going to get a little...
And then you got Paolo at the 4.
At the 4. You ain't got... Yeah, it's nobody.
You got Vanderbilt holding Paolo.
He finna have 20 rebounds.
Paolo about to have 30. Like,
he had 40 and 20.
It's like, what are we doing? Like, who's and then don't talk about a center. Wendell Carter might have a double.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck is they center? Like, we don't know.
But anything NFL related you want to throw in there? Hey, Bengals, come on, bro. Pay. Just fucking pay.
No, you might don't. Fuck it. Fuck yourself up.
That shit crazy.
And shout out to the Ravens for always doing shit and somehow always losing. Yeah. So he's just like, Jair Alexander, congrats, you going to the Ravens.
Cool.
Because I want to win. This is everybody's.
Yeah.
I just picked the best team
Derrick
that
Henry
I could
wanted
win
to
with.
win too.
It's like, and so did D-Hop, who wanted to win too. It's like, when did we figure out
he's
when
still going
everybody going to, guess what, superstar old veterans, everybody going to the same team doesn't work out.
No.
Like, especially when you see the young receiving core, the team y'all been trying to beat got Rashee Rice, Hollywood Brown, Xavier Worthy.
I don't know if you've seen Rashee Rice. They were saying probably not going to be suspended this year either.
So if y'all betting people, and y'all see anything plus in front of 1,000 yards for Rashee Rice, go ahead and bet that on y'all parlay.
Let's wait to see how his knee look first. I need to see that. I need to see the knee warmed up a little bit in preseason or something first. Because he got his shit snapped in half damn near.
He did. By his own play.
Yeah, so I got to see that knee first.
But they said he looking good, so.
Hey, okay. Hey. Anything else, NFL? Aaron Rodgers and Kevin Durant, to me, are the same fucking thing. Why do I care?
Yeah, they are.
Why do I care anymore? I get it. It's because people click on videos. Aaron Rodgers going to the Steelers. This could be the... Okay. All right. Cool. It ain't happened for 10 years. Same with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant been on 4 teams in 10 years, and it ain't did nothing.
Nobody. I don't care about the Aaron Rodgers shit. But NFL wise, no.
That's it, right?
I can't. No, many. Mandatory camp ain't even started yet. I don't scout till July.
That's why I keep saying, like, it ain't nothing to talk about right now until training camp. Once training camp come, now we're gonna start getting videos. People start talking about the young guys popping up, like who's been looking good, and we can actually like start to see things happening.
I've been telling people for real quick though, like don't if you're a Chiefs fan, Chief talk. The running back Brashad Smith from SMU. If y'all start hearing his name pop up a lot, don't be surprised. Because that was a fucking steal of the draft. If anybody watched college football, which a lot of people like to talk sports but never watch all the sports.
Yeah.
SMU did have a real good fucking team the last 2 years. And they running back was, if you was a betting man too, then you know who Brashad Smith is. So the Chiefs got him. And don't be surprised if you hear his name popping up a lot. Especially, he might be our lead somewhere in the lead kick returner, punt return, kick return team too. So my perspective, that's what I think he would be. So
last thing I want to throw in before we get out of here. Next week, most likely the finals will be over by next Wednesday, Thursday, whenever the fuck we end up doing this next week.
Correct.
It's time. There's nothing going on. It's time to do top 10 quarterbacks. That's the tease for next week. Come back next week, and we might do a top 30, depending on how the finals end.
I might have a backup's backup.
We might do a top 60 quarterbacks in this motherfucker. Like
Alex Smith is in my top 60.
Not all time. No, not all time. We're not doing all.
Shout out Alex Smith, man. You know,
bring him back right now. He can play better than Mason Rudolph.
Yes, he can. The top tier average quarterback ever. What are we doing? Like that's my guy.
But that's the tease for next week. Come back next week and see an NFL current top 10 quarterback rankings. Maybe
we might fuck around and hit y'all with top 10.
Maybe top 40.
We might fuck around and hit y'all with top 10s all the way till NFL
every week.
Start.
Yeah. Top 10 running back, top 10 receivers,
top 10 O-linemen. We're going to have to do a lot of research.
Top 10 interior defensive linemen, top 10 edge rushers, top 10 slot corners.
Crazy. You do top 10 linemen, 4 of them come from one line.
Boy, like, yeah.
Detroit's line.
But yeah, that's the tease. Hopefully, hopefully you guys enjoy it because it's going to be summertime is coming and it's going to be a lot of shit like that. So
and people don't get mad. Me and Carv don't really talk about our top anything list when we do it, but somehow when we get the quarterback, it's somehow we still have the same 10 people. It's just the bottom 5 might just be a little.
It's usually that last 2 where you start throwing. Both of us start throwing people in there like, who do you like?
He was like, I
like
this guy.
Yeah, like I like this guy.
But I'm a base mine off of like where this not off. I'm
the upcoming season.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to go off a little bit of what they did last year, but what they're transitioning into this new team that they own as well.
Nice.
So that's where my top 10 the list will be. So a lot of people probably be very surprised on. It'd probably be some surprising.
I gotta study. We got a week to study. Hopefully the finals do something too, so we can still. Because if they go to Game 7, then the Game 7 will be after the next podcast, so it kind of doesn't matter either way. One game will get played from between now and the next week. So either way,
2 games, right? Because
the Game 7 would be the 28th.
It's Sunday. No, they said.
I just looked at it.
Thursday. 6 is Thursday. 7 would be Sunday.
Let me see. Game 6 is. Oh, you're right. So it would be Thursday. You're right.
Yeah. So we could still do a wrap up of the finals.
Wait. Oh yeah, Sunday. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we can do both. So yeah, shit's over regardless.
We ain't gonna have much to wrap up. It's 2 games to talk about, and we know who wins.
Unless some amazing shit happen. That's why I was like, either way.
Well, if some amazing shit happen, we just gonna talk about the amazing, like shit the fuck, Mr. Incredibles. But anyway,
so I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, and we'll see you next week doing the top 10 quarterbacks.
Peace.